Hey, what's going on? This is my review for Death Before Dishonor VIII. Alright, the first match we had Generico actually call out Kevin Steen. So Steen and Generico basically opened up the show. They had a great match. This probably wasn't the dramatic, emotional match that a lot of people were expecting. This was more of a wrestling match, actually, and the crowd was superly hot for this. This is probably going to be the best opener from any promotion, from any company from all year long. I just thought it was an excellent, excellent match. I'd probably say it definitely reached a 4-star level. As far as some of the stuff in the match, there was a beautiful sequence of moves with Generico actually went for the brain buster, and then Kevin Steen countered that right into the cradle power driver. That was a nice move. It just some great high spots, and the crowd was insane for this match. They were just like superly into it. It was just really, really good stuff. Definitely sets up a rematch. Basically, the ending came when they were brawling at the top rope. Somehow the referee didn't see it. Kevin Steen took out a spike, and basically does like, I'm not sure what the exact move is called. I should really know. It's kind of like a fisherman's cradle suplex. I guess you could call it something like that. But excellent, excellent opener. Really, really good stuff. All right, next up we had Cheech and Cloudy taking on Kenny King of Rhett Titus, the All Night Express. This is pretty good. You know, they had to follow a very, very hot opener, but still the crowd was still into it. Cheech and Cloudy looked very impressive, and as did Kenny King of Rhett Titus. I think Kenny King of Rhett Titus, the fact that they're have a new name now, the All Night Express, and Austin Aries is their manager. They have more of an identity now, so I don't mind them tagging up. Kenny King just coming off a great title match with Tyler Black, so yeah, I mean, this is a solid match. Really had no problem with it. I probably give it about 3 stars. Next up, we actually had Austin Aries and Delirious. Austin Aries came out as the greatest manager that ever lived, but still was dressed in ring attire, so him and Delirious had their match. And this is kind of disappointing, you know. It started off kind of slow, but then the action picked up, and it was getting really good. It was getting awesome. You know, Delirious hit some nice suplexes. Aries did the heat-seeking missile, totally missed Delirious, went head first right into the steel guardrail once again. So the action was getting good, but then Kenny King and Rhett Titus, you know, they came out, started attacking Delirious. Definitely set up a rematch, but I don't know. I wish they just, you know, had a better finish and just let these guys go out there and wrestle more of a longer match. But I'll probably still give it about 3 stars. So next up, we actually had the Toronto Gauntlet, and this, I think the stream probably died for a lot of people during this match. Started out with Eddie Edwards and Tyson Dukes. The stuff between them was good. You know, this was probably the highlight of the match. The stuff between Edwards and Dukes. Surprisingly, Dukes got the upset victory on Eddie Edwards. A lot of people expected Edwards to win this thing, but it just didn't happen. And then we had Davairi came out, and then Davairi got squashed by Cabana. And then we got Cabana and Corino for a while, which really nothing was going on with Corino and Cabana. Just pretty dull action. But then Roderick Strong came out. Roderick Strong actually officially turned heel. I'm not sure when Roderick officially turned heel. I guess you could call it right now. It's when he did it. Basically, Truth Martini, the manager of the House of Truth, has now aligned himself with Roderick Strong. They basically cheated. Roderick actually ended up getting the win, so he's going to get a future title shot in the future. Definitely sets up a nice feud between Roderick Strong and Colt Cabana, so we'll see what happens there. Still, this is kind of disappointing. I really wasn't feeling this match that much. I would say last year's was a little bit better, but pretty much what it was. Next up, we had intermission. And then after intermission, we get right into Kenny Omega taking on Christopher Daniels. This was an excellent match. You know, pretty much went exactly how I expected. I'll probably give it a solid 4 stars. The crowd loved this once again. I would have to say the Canadian crowd was red hot all night, so I'll give them a lot of credit. I thought Christopher Daniels wrestled a very smart match. Basically, I think the story of this match was that Daniels did a great job of scouting Kenny Omega. Omega didn't hit a lot of his usual spots. You know, Daniels had it planned out. But submission wrestling was pretty good on Daniels' part. And just some great action, though. Omega hit the Hadouken for a nice near fall, and then I think Omega kicked out of the best moonsault ever. So just a lot of great wrestling here, and a lot of great action. Definitely probably the best Christopher Daniels match in a very long time. Best singles match in a long time. I think this is even better than his match with AJ Styles at Final Resolution. So I think that says a lot right there. So next up we had the Kings of Wrestling taking on the Briscoes. The Briscoes, they were actually selling the fact that the Briscoes didn't make it over the border, which seemed legitimately. I'm sorry, it seemed legitimate because, you know, the last show in Canada, Epic counted 3. I think it was Mark Briscoe or Jay Briscoe. I can't remember, but one of them couldn't make it. So I figured maybe the same problem happened. Didn't seem like it was that big of a, you know, miss. I mean, it didn't seem like it was I mean, it seemed possible. That's what I'm trying to say. So I kind of bought into it at first, but then the Briscoes came out, and then the crowd was super hot for it. So I think that added a lot to it. And then you had the no disqualification stipulation, which I thought made this match work. You know, I thought the blood was definitely appropriate in this match. Just very, very intense stuff. Just very, very heated wrestling here. I mean, what can I say? I think this is probably even better than the match in the Big Bang. I just thought it had a little bit more intensity. Great near falls. Just another great match from these two tag teams. Kings of Wrestling are going on a great run this year. I think without a doubt they're the best tag team in the business right now. But at the same time, you know, the Briscoes, you know, I've been critical of them in the past, but they've been putting together a nice string of matches as well. You know, they've been red hot, you know, since WrestleMania weekend. So just an excellent tag team match here, and can't say enough about it. Next up, we had the main event. We had Davey Richards challenging Tyler Black for the ROH World Title. Wow, I mean, they kept such a great pace in this match. You know, they busted their ass for a long period of time. Davey was extremely stiff with Tyler Black. Definitely got the best out of Tyler Black. But at the same time, Tyler Black, give him a lot of credit. A lot of the fans were crapping on him. There was like one or two fans that were really getting under his skin. But, you know, give him a lot of credit. He kept his poise and wrestled his ass off. Both of these guys, they kept a really good pace. And just excellent stuff. There's too many spots to name. Without a doubt, I would say this is 5 stars. It's a 5-star match. One of the best matches in Ring of Honor history for sure. I'm not going to go over every single spot. Like I said, there was a ton of spots in this match. Just great intensity. Just an excellent match. The finish, you know, maybe you could have had a little bit of a better finish. You know, the fans really wanted Davey Richards to win this match. They really wanted it. And maybe the finish, you know, if this had a better finish, I mean, we could be talking about the best match that ever took place in ROH, but still an excellent match. I mean, I would say this probably surpasses HBK and Undertaker as the match of the year. So I think this pay-per-view definitely lived up to the billing. I think everyone hyped it up. I definitely think it lived up to the hype. So I would say this is at least a 9. I'm not sure exactly what score I'm going to give it, but this was just stacked, and it definitely delivered in a big way. So if you missed it, everyone check it out. Please check it out. It was an excellent pay-per-view. So that was Death Before Dishonor. All right, thanks for watching, guys.